Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to another learning lessons. Actually, in the last class, we have discussed how melanin is synthesized, and today we'll discuss the importance of the melanin, clinical applications of the melanin, even also how catecholamines are formed. So let us understand about these lectures. If you before begin these lectures, if you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to support the channels. Now let's understand about the clinical application, even also the synthesis of melanin as well as the catecholamines. So first of all, if you see that melanin formation, we already discussed in last lectures. There, the formation of dopa, now the formation of dopaquinone, then in the step number 3, formation of indolquinone, and after that, it will leads to form the melanin. So this is the structure of the melanin formations. If you see tyrosine to form the dopa, hydroxyphenylalanine, dehydroxyphenylalanine, then dopaquinone, then indolquinone. After that, you will form the melanin. Now, clinical applications of the significance of the melanin is that number one, if it is copper deficiency, the since tyrosine is a copper containing enzyme, so there may be disturbances in the pigmentation during the copper deficiency. So here synthesized at the time of the deficiency may depigmented, and if the copper deficient is in intermittent, then alternate black or white region may be seen in the hair. uh, this type of colors will be found in our hair as well as the skin. And now malignant melanoma, that means melanoblast, especially in the junctional, may be multiply to give rise to malignant melanoma. And in these cases, so this type of amino acids, if it is deficient, then it will leads to from the malignant melanoma. Or leukoderma will find when tyrosine or melanin forming cells of the both are absent in epidermis, then leukoderma or white patches will be result. And sometimes we are looking in everywhere that the leukoderma is present in some human beings. And another important thing, albinism, that is the albinism and leukoderma are both different because albinism is the tyrosine is absent in melanocytes, all the ovary, all over the body, but the leukoderma is when tyrosine has or melanin forming cells both are absent. So these are both different. And one important thing is how skin color is regulated. If you see, melanocyte is the deeper layers of the epidermis and synthesis melanin in granular forms of melanosome. So the color of the skin depends upon the distribution of melanoblast and the concentration of the melanin and its states of the oxidation. The extracellular granules and the latter dispersed under the influence of the melanocyte stimulate MSH hormones. Then this alpha MSH has 13 amino acids which constitutes the amino terminal part of the ACTH. And now, therefore, MSH has a weak ACTH activity and ACTH has weak MSH activity. So melanin is found in the pigment epithelium in the eye, which gives the characteristic color of the eye. So these are regulation of the skin color is in regulations process. Now to see how catecholamines are formed. Synthesis process is that the reaction sequence is that catecholamines are derived from tyrosine and they are so named because the presence of the catechol nucleus. They include the epinephrine, norepinephrine, dopamine, and they are produced by the adrenal medulla sympathetic ganglia. First steps, tyrosine hydroxylase enzyme. It will tyrosine will convert to form the dopa, dehydroxyphenylalanine, and it is also different from tyrosinase enzyme, which is involved in the melanin synthesis, but it is similar reaction types, and NADH acts as a cofactor. Now, again, in the second step, with the help of dopa decarboxylase enzyme, dopa is decarboxylated to form the dopamine. And dopa decarboxylated with the pyridoxal phosphate acts as a cofactor. Dopamine is an inhibitor of prolactin secretions. And now in the step number 3, what happened? There norepinephrine is formed. Norepinephrine from the dopamine with the copper containing copper plus C plus 2 vitamin C to form the norepinephrine. And then norepinephrine with the help of S-methyl transferase enzyme or N-methyl transferase NMT to the epinephrine to form the epinephrine or adrenaline. Now this SAM, that means the S-adenosyl methionine with the help of this epinephrine to form the metanephrine, Then vinyl mandelic acid it is formed. These are the metabolic products from epinephrine and norepinephrine. So in this way, catecholamines are produced. So I think we already discussed how the catecholamines, epinephrine and norepinephrine is produced from the tyrosine amino acids. Now, what are the important function of epinephrine? Actually, if you see, the epinephrine and norepinephrine can increase the blood pressure level. Adrenaline is also increase the rate and force of the myocardial contraction. Epinephrine causes the relaxation of smooth muscle of the bronchi, and adrenaline is anti-insulin in nature, increases the glycogen lysis and stimulates the lipolysis. And so many important functions of, and even also very important function is the it responds to the flight and fight and exercise and hypoglycemia. And one important thing is the in Parkinson's the disease, where the dopamine content in the brain is reduced. So when dopamine is reduced, so it will leads to from the Parkinsonism. So as dopamine will not enter in the brain cell, so the precursor of L-dopa is used as a drug of the treating of the Parkinson's disease. So alpha-methyl dopa will inhibit the dopa decarboxylase and prevent the production of epinephrine. So it is an anti-hypertensive drug. So in this way, we all discuss about the catecholamines formations as well as the importance of catecholamines and the important functions of the epinephrine. So students, I think these all are very very important for your exam purposes. So if you all find this lecture helpful, then you do not forget like, share, and subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming biology, physiology, and biochemistry lecture. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next class.